Kyle Shanahan. Nick Bosa dealing with new oblique injury. Not an aggravation of his previous hip injury. There was significant concern in the second half of Sunday's game against the Seattle Seahawks when 49ers defensive end Nick Bosa limped off the field and did not return. Given that Bosa had been listed as questionable for the game due to a hip injury, it initially seemed likely that he had aggravated the same injury that had him on the injury report heading into Week 11. However, head coach Kyle Shanahan offered clarification after the game, revealing that Bosa's issue was not related to his hip but instead a new injury to his oblique. "I think it was a different one," Shanahan said, addressing whether Bosa had re-injured his hip. "The other one, not hip, oblique." Bosa, who had been playing effectively before his exit, was listed as questionable for the game due to a hip issue that he had sustained in practice earlier in the week. He started the game and contributed with 1.5 sacks, continuing his dominant play from earlier in the season. However, in the third quarter, after making a play on Seahawks quarterback Geno Smith, Bosa was seen limping and eventually had to leave the game. The injury to Bosa's oblique raises questions about his availability moving forward. The 49ers are already dealing with several injuries to key players, and Bosa's health will be crucial for the defense's success down the stretch. The team will now head to Green Bay next week to face the Packers, and with their playoff hopes hanging by a thread at 5-5. It remains unclear whether Bosa will be able to suit up for that crucial matchup. As of now, the 49ers have not provided a specific timeline for Bosa's return, but his absence would certainly leave a void in San Francisco's defensive front, especially considering his impact on games this season. The team will likely monitor Bosa's recovery closely over the coming days to assess his availability for the Packers game.